So I don't know how many people really focus on this. The fact of how bad overstimulating or dopamine addiction is when you have a chronic mental health issue. This is like the worst you can do if you have bipolar or Tourette's or OCD or any nervous system disorder. When you're overstimulating yourself via, God, whatever, make a list. Make a list of everything you do in a week, especially the weekend. Write all that down and look and see, am I overstimulating myself? Am I going to clubs or concerts or listening to loud music? You can do that even at home, listen to loud music, or what kind of music you're listening to. Is it more chill? Is it soothing for the nervous system? Or is it very rageous, restless, because you're trying to escape from your symptoms? So you're listening to this stuff that gives you a dopamine hit, a dopamine release, because then that gives you some euphoria and it's like you're doing a drug. What about TV? What about movies? What are you watching? What are you looking at on the internet? How much time are you spending on the internet? I was walking here today, man, and this technology is killing people. I mean, there's so many examples. It's just everybody's on their phone. Like nobody, like what, you know, I'm walking because it's Sunday and so they have the market, and I'm walking and just outside, just they're all on their phone. There was a whole family. It was like 2 kids, a mom and dad, and they're all on the phone. I was at the sauna yesterday, and there were like 6 people at the table. They weren't even talking to each other. They're just all on the phone. I'm like, Jesus, what planet am I on, man? You don't want to kill yourself with this technology. You don't want this constant blue light, electronic, magnetic, energy. You don't want to be absorbed in that all the time. Cut all that loose. Like, don't go online unless you really need to. I go online to answer questions that people ask me. I don't browse. What am I going to browse? What am I going to look at? Most people don't. They're just escaping their present moment by going on the internet, and then they're distracted. It's all dopamine addiction stimulation. You got to look at that, and you got to stop doing that if you're serious about getting some balance restored. It's up to you. Most aren't going to do this. They're not ready. Evolution wise, it's like there's no inner power to do it. They can't cut that out. They have to stay in a numbed state, because otherwise the pain that they'll feel is too intense. Because when we stop doing stuff that we shouldn't be doing, that we've been addicted to for who knows how long, escaping our feelings, when we stop all that, these feelings are going to come up, and it can be feel uneasy, and people already have anxiety and these mental health issues and bipolar. So it's like when this detox happens, then it exacerbates these symptoms, and they're like, no, I can't take it, and then they go back and numb themselves again. I understand, like, totally. So what do you do? How do you do that? How do you handle that then? You gotta want it. There has to be some inner passion that grace must have put in you to want to do this. And then higher powers will assist you with this, and you'll find the right people. You'll go to groups, you can go to Zoom meetings online, you can find some support, and then you'll also get some remedy and support from these lifestyle habits that I'm talking about, of a high electrical, hydrating, alkalizing diet, spending time in nature, hanging out with good company that reinforces what we're talking about here, listening to good videos, reading good books. Saturate your mind with that stuff. That will help undo all this negative condition that we've learned, and that just seems to operate through us involuntarily now. Just people, there's no consciousness in what they do. It's all like involuntary and automatic. Just pull the phone out, go online, what kind of food are you giving yourself? That means the attention, where's your attention at during the day? What are you putting it on? Are you putting it on healthy medicinal stuff or poison? Are you watching violent movies or sexual movies? That's poison. It's not about moral. It's about, like, is that going to help regenerate your brain and help give balance to your mental body that's out of whack? Otherwise, you wouldn't get diagnosed with these labels, and bipolar and schizophrenia and ADHD, Tourette's, OCD. It's all the same on a deeper level. The nervous system's not functioning properly. We have to restore function, healthy function, to the nervous system. That's what these videos are about. Every video, I'm trying to share how to do that. If you got a bunch of money, leave the West. Go and spend time, live here, wherever. Live in nature, get a cabin somewhere. Go to a private beach or somewhere and let nature heal you. Or bring you back into a semblance of balance. Find some activity or hobby that you that's not overstimulating. Something that's grounding and nice. Crochet or I like making videos. That's nice. Paint, draw, play the flute. Do something. You see where I'm going? That's different than being online, getting hits, going to clubs, going to concerts, watching movies, watching TV. All that stuff don't do anything. That's not food for your soul. That's like poison. And people that have mental health issues, you need this. This is more important for you than the average person. We just can't get away with it. We can't compromise like other people can do. Other people can compromise and do all kinds of negative things, and they don't seem to suffer much because karmically or genetically they've been blessed with a healthier, stronger constitution and nervous system. If our nervous system's strong, it's like you just don't get so stressed. Stress can't. It's like the nervous system handles it. It's like the force field. It's like a shield from stress. When your nervous system is overly sensitive, like everybody who has mental health issues, stress gets in real easy, and then it causes commotion, and then that makes it causes symptoms. So people that have a delicate nervous system, you need to take this stuff serious. These healthy lifestyle habits that I'm talking about, like, this is your medicine. This is what's gonna help bring you out of this fog, in this darkness, in this feeling of hopelessness. See, when your frequency starts to raise, you're going to have a different package of emotions then. It's not going to be this lower level reality of hopelessness and defeat and negative self-talk and, ill emotions and symptoms. As a result of all that, you're gonna be in a higher altitude of yourself, which has a higher frequency package, so to speak. You're gonna feel feelings of hope. You're gonna feel grateful. You're gonna feel optimistic. You're gonna have a relationship with this universal power. You're gonna feel supported by it. Then you're gonna attract higher level frequency people and you guys will just vivify each other and then raise the frequency even more. And then you'll find good videos that help raise the frequency even more. And then you'll find auspicious places like nature or somewhere that raise even more. And diet, and you see what I mean? Instead of spiraling downward, you're going to spiral upwards. This is what we got to do. It's just a twist in consciousness. There's something inside has to hit bottom and be willing to embark on a new way of living and lifestyle and not give up no matter what, and it doesn't matter how hard it gets. And if you relapse and go back into an old habit, that's part of the deal. But you've already chose to be free. That is done. You can never go back. Those people who come to that state, you're going to be okay. You might suffer a little bit during the process of breaking these bad habits and all that, but it's all good. You only got to go through that once. Once you're good, you're good. So let me know how good you are. Have a good day.